Welcome back, Nuggets. This mother clucker's got some thoughts. Let's ruffle some feathers and get into this live stream because what the cluck is going on? Hello, everybody. How are you today? Hi, Iced Coffee. You came here from Charlie Gold streams. She has been so amazingly generous with her shout outs. I think I've gained a good 400 to 500 subscribers just from her alone. Absolutely amazing. Hopefully, you are not disappointed. I will do my best. Hello, Kelly. Hey, Darkwick. Hi, Asha. You're going to be lurking, feeling a bit unwell. I'm sorry. Hopefully, a little bit of background noise will be nice for you. Hello, Darcy. I'm here faster. I'm here faster than Emily's answers emails. Sorry, I just need to touch the microphone for a second. There we go. Hello, King. Hi, Dead Not Sleeping. I'm amazed, Dead Not Sleeping, that you are in every stream regardless of time zone. It's quite the achievement. Hello, Darcy. Hi, Lanky. First live for you. Welcome. It's stress related. My mother's birthday. I'm no contact. I feel that. Yep. Look after yourself. Let's slip into some girl world drama. Hopefully that it helps. You just found me today, a brand new nugget. Look at that. I'm so glad, Sarah. Oh, is it pronounced Sarah or Sarah? In Australia, we would say Sarah. Hey, Rice Pudding. Gonna share me in Charlie Gold's Discord. Oh, you bloody legend. Thank you so much. First live for you as well. Wow, so many new nuggets. I love it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Just so everybody knows, I'm actually dual streaming. So I stream on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you have a preferred platform, feel free to go where you want to go. You do you. Hey, Benita. It's 1 a.m. So you just get to listen. I love it. Cupcakes and game muffins. Hello. I know I've said it before. I just love your username. All right. So for those highly observant nuggets, you'll notice that I actually had a different stream planned for tonight, and then it's just been shit has been raining down, has it not? It's insane. Congrats again on the 10K. Thank you so much. Hello, clowns. Hi, Joke. Hello. We're just getting started. Fantastic timing. So what I wanted to just do before we get into the tea, and we will get into the tea, in case you have missed it, I just want to keep shouting it out because I don't want people to miss out if they want to take part. I've started a giveaway. I'm just going to pop this there. There is a giveaway out with some little fun merch things that I've launched now that I still haven't put my link everywhere either. I just realized, but never mind. So what I would like to do first, because I kind of realized that a lot of you don't actually know my chickens, which is kind of the point of the giveaway. You need to say what your favorite chicken is and why. So I just wanted to take a super little quick deviation from what we normally do. It's a fairly short video. I just wanted to give you some more context because the snack crews are really fun, but there's treats involved always, and so they're always a bit rabid in its essence. It doesn't give you their personality. So for the replay nuggets, I'll actually give you a timestamp that you can skip this portion if you're not interested in hearing about my chickens and you're not interested in the giveaway, so that's absolutely cool with me. Live nuggets, I'm sorry you're stuck with me. So definitely go check out that link. You don't need to watch the whole live. It was just a quick one anyway, but I've got all of the instructions there. Hello, Helix. You caught alive. You did. I am caught. Chickens. Yes, the real kind. Yes, this is not just a shtick for me. I actually really love chickens, and you'll hear about them a lot. Okay. Not sure what was better, ALR infiltrating a sleep stream and getting her ass handed to her, or ALR hog screaming in rage at Fupa and Keem. You love birds? Chickens are so cute. Yes, I love chickens. So I went out into the coops today and I had a little sit, which was really nice. And I got some footage for you. This is not all of my chickens. It's like, chickens are very intelligent, sentient beings, and they don't always want to do things that you want them to do. So yeah, this is something about Pep. She loves to preen Axel, and they will sit there like this for ages. And it looks really rough, but he loves it. He'll just sit there like the pampered little prince that he is, just like getting preened. This is Peppa and Axel, they're Bantam Silkies. Gonna be lurking, no problem. Oh, I just realized you have no audio. That's helpful. Oh, one job, and now everything's all ruined. Fully useless, my nuggets. Where is my display? Okay, let's test.
Madam.
Yeah, okay. Back to Kylie.
You've been playing in the sprinkler, madam.
It's been really
You're all
hot.
wet. Yes, ma'am. Don't dry your face on me.
Not all chickens love water, but Kylie is one that really loves it. It's been super hot, so I've had the sprinklers on for the chickens, and yeah, she was in and out of it all day. Yeah, they are. This is only very short, by the way. Never been happier to catch a live stream. I love it. This is Miss Pep, so she was the one preening Axel. Look.
Little Pep. Yes, Pep. Hello, gorgeous. Hey, little man. What are we doing? We're just chilling.
Axel is like the ultimate little surfer dude. He's always so chill to just sit with you and just be. He's happy wherever he is.
He's such a gorgeous boy. My gorgeous boy. Hello. And the gorgeous thing about this coop is as soon as I sit down, this boy will come and sit with me. Find a shady spot.
My Freddy do.
Yep. Who said roosters aren't cuddly?
He's snuggly. He's a
said
snuggly
that?
boy.
That's my Freddy do. And then we do this.
Boop. Scritch. Tickle.
Miss Brittany. Tay being a little bit of a butt.
Tay was in a little bit of a butt mood today. It's okay.
We're going to scoop. Yeah, we are. So Ziggy is still wrestling with his PTSD. Some days are better than others, but you'll probably...
Since there's so many new people in here, by the way, I rescue roosters. Well, chickens, but a lot of roosters. And Ziggy is the most recent rescue. He has some really significant trauma that he's working through. And yeah, this is what I'm talking about, just to give you context.
We see him struggle. The thing is, he has found a way to regulate himself, which is far beyond certain humans that we all know. Oh, he's actually not being too bad.
No, Tay-Tay's the spa boy. Although Ziggy also, when we first got him, that he was in a really bad condition. He had a lot of like leg mites that have now caused permanent damage, and he did have regular spas when he was being treated for that, but not the current spa boy.
One of his triggers is gumboots, which makes me worry that in the past there was a farmer that wasn't good to him. But he goes on his crate. See, that's his crate. He jumps up there when he's feeling stressed normally, but he's not doing it right now because he's not feeling stressed. He's a good boy. But when I sit down, these girls will climb all over me. Do you want to go on your crate? Oh, good boy.
I said that command twice, by the way. He actually knows that command. They're trainable like dogs.
Good boy. And see, that will let me sit down. And he's still there. And what did I say? Girls on me immediately. Now he'll come and suss me out. This is Rihanna Banana. Hello. She's cuddly and very vocal. And this is my Stevie girl. Hey, Stevie. Okay, they're asking for cuddles. See, she does this peck, peck, peck thing. She's asking for cuddles. So I'm going to put the phone down and I'm going to do the cuddles.
Because I cannot cuddle. I cannot cuddle and film. It takes two hands. So yeah, that's some info for those who want to participate in the giveaway. There's a little bit of extra there for you. Everybody new coming in is like, why the Cluck are we watching chickens? This is supposed to be Girl World. Yeah, it is. We're going to get into Girl World now. I don't always do this. It's just I started a 10, because I just hit 10K, I started a giveaway and they're involved in that. Tay-Tay is us bar boy. Yeah, he is. He is. Ziggy is beautiful, not just in looks, but in temperament as well. The amount of work that he's been doing to try and correct his own mental well-being, especially when you compare him to somebody like Amber, it's astounding. Ziggy is a better person than Amber. Are they easy to keep? In what sense do you mean? Do you mean like effort as in the feeding and things like that, or accommodating for their mental well-being because they're rescues? Hey, Boop Cat, hello. Animals usually are better people than Amber. Yeah, chickens do. They give really good cuddles. They're very cuddly. Just generally, short answer, yes. Long answer, I go well out of my way to make sure that all of these chickens have the best possible life. So I will inconvenience myself to extreme lengths to make sure they're doing well. You know, they didn't choose me. I chose them. I'm their guardian. So it's my responsibility to make sure they're living good lives. Vera used to have a chicken shop by you named Cluck You Chicken. I love that. Creatures are better than most humans, to be honest. I don't have birds of my own, but I'm friends with the wild ones in your neighborhood. Yeah, same. Congratulations on the 10K, well deserved. Thank you so much, Helix. Do you have to lather them in a chemical to stop them pecking each other? You heard that can occur. Oh, no, chickens that are well looked after, well fed, and generally in good health do not peck at each other. They will if there's an injury and things like that, but if you manage them correctly, that's just not an issue. So no, there's no chemicals. I just manage their behavior. Very occasionally, you saw Brittany, Tay-Tay's girl, the little white chicken, she can get a little bit aggressive, especially towards Gwen when she's molting, and I just do behavior management to curb that. So, yeah. Don't forget to like the stream. Thank you so much, Rice Pudding. Okay, shall we get into this? So, I have two videos that I would really like to watch tonight. The first one is an apathetic facts edit of basically Amber kind of going through the fact that, you know, Emily was talking to Rachel again. And then also the recording where they quote unquote thought that the stream had ended, but they kept talking. So we'll go through both of those too. But first, my nuggets, and I don't know how you're gonna feel about this, but I did say that this was about to come. This was a thing. Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say Rachel has started gaining subscribers again, but then she lost them again. Okay, so hopefully you can see that there. I'm just trying to zoom in. She did have an increase in subscribers. This is going to happen. I know that we're all very kind of anti-Rachel and distressed about her having this kind of success, but this is going to be a thing, and I had predicted that this would happen, and I think we'll see a little bit of up and down, but ultimately I think it's going to start going up again for her. But the thing is, I love the kind of content she's delivering. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for us, and that's the silver lining. So it's win-win. We get behaviorally interesting content, and she gets money. And she can say, thank you for the money. This is a learning channel. I hope so. She has a lot of positive comments. She does. And I think it's understandable because everybody that finds her behavior deplorable has left, right? And I think at this point, they're kind of, you know, you're only going to hate watch and continue to downvote somebody for so long and keep that kind of passion going. So people start falling off doing that, which means everyone left is a supporter. Probably from her recent posting. Yeah. So the plus 100 would have been from the video that I've already covered, and then, I don't know, people are coming and going apparently. She was very interested in her last video. Wipe her tears with banknotes. When you talked about managing chicken behavior, it reminded me of when you used to teach middle school students. Sarah. The funny thing is, I actually used to be in people management, you know, where I had a team of people that I managed, and managing a chicken coop is very remarkably similar to managing a group of adults working. Remarkably similar. And you have to account for the different personalities and, you know, the different shenanigans that can go on, and yeah, it's very much the same. So yeah, so be prepared. This is going to go up. This is just what's going to happen. It's the nature of the internet. It forgets, and we will all just be here to continue to watch. So I predicted another massive cluck up. It happened. So now we're on schedule for probably another one in April, and we'll all just be here to watch. Yeah. Are we going to watch her newest video? No, we're going to, I want to actually do a full video on that one. And it's kind of convenient because she's reacting to the video that I was also going to react to. So I can do 2 in 1 in that way. What we're going to do today, I just wanted to do a quick rundown of, one moment please, Australian internet being shit. This is an apathetic facts edit. It's not very long, actually. It's only 16, 17 minutes of Amberlynn's reaction. And then I got this video, which is a really itty-bitty, teeny tiny channel. So if we want to send some love their way, it's a channel called Snow Bear. It's not monetized yet, but they caught the totally accidental recording after the stream. So they're going to be talking. But go check out this channel. And I just realized I'm not subscribed. Naughty. There we go. Okay. Good morning, Milsey. Just stopping by to say hi. Hope you're well. Have an enjoyable stream. Thanks always, Vera. No problem, Milsey. Thanks so much for dropping in and saying hi. You just found them yesterday. Yeah, this is actually thanks to Charlie Gold mentioning them, actually, that I just found them. So, yeah, it's brand new to me too. I haven't watched either of these, so this will be fun. Shall we get into it, my nuggets? Everyone got snacks? Everyone got hydration? This is going to be tea.
Alright Gorls, today's bus is running on pure chaos. Emily's been caught still chatting with reaction channels, and the person breaking the silence is Rachel, back from cancellation with what she insists is tea. Scooter's now wrapped up in allegedly leaked, conveniently deleted texts where he was supposedly talking trash about Amber to a member in their Discord. So today we've got leaks, fallout, and a whole lot of scrambling. Let's get into it.
Can I just pose a small conspiracy theory that I did kind of think of? Because with Keem, I don't think anything he does is by accident. I think everything he does is highly calculated. He's been doing this for a very long time. He knows how to manufacture internet drama to perfection, which that's one hell of a legacy to have. But what do we think of this? Now, this is not verified, obviously. This is just me kind of wondering out loud. Do we think it's possible that, Rachel totally didn't want to go on LC bus, except, she totally did want to go on LC bus. And obviously now it's been filled, the position's been filled with Fupa cheese. And what the hell kind of sentence is that, by the way? Do we think it's possible that she and Keem have been in conversations behind the scenes, and Keem and Rachel have been working together to create this this issue between Amber and Emily? And hear me out here, because if I'm right about Keem, and he's very slowly ramping up the pressure on, let's say, a situation that he knows is timed, because Amber, I think, eventually, one way or another, will leave the show. So he needs a big monetary gain crash out, right? And I feel like there's been little things that have been being layered to just increase the pressure on Amber. But wouldn't it be perfect to orchestrate an issue between her and her girlfriend, where then he gets on live, I guess we're going to see it in this, where he's like, oh no, we're going to dump her and we're going to do a dating show, and, all of that stuff that he's doing, where he's like so ready to milk the tea from this situation. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's plausible that there are conversations? And I kind of felt like, because at the end of Rachel's last video, the one that I covered, she said, I dare you, Amber, to react to this on the show, which is essentially her going on the show, right? Kind of by proxy. And I feel like the proof would be if Keem gets behind that. If Keem in any way pushes that, that would all but confirm to me that Keem and Rachel are talking without actual proof. I'm just catching up on chats. There suddenly was a release of another voice note that sounded a lot like the prior, almost a continuation of. Yeah. Hey, Furball. No, that's okay. We just got started. You're not late. You had the same thought, Helix. He's very calculating, so it wouldn't surprise you. Yeah, it's plausible, right? It's very kind of tinfoil hatty, I'm aware, and I don't normally think in those terms, but just when it comes to Keem, I just don't know that there is a low that he would not go. I rhymed. Exactly, Vera. Emily can't help herself. You got to try and get some sleep. It's after midnight. No problem, iced coffee. You'll definitely be watching the replay in the morning, though. I'm glad I got to be here for a while. I'm so glad you got to pop in, too. Thanks for popping by. So, look, I don't know. And like I said, I've got zero proof. It's just an inkling. At the very, very least, if Keem and Rachel weren't in cahoots with each other, Keem is being very opportunistic, which I think is ultimately what he does anyway. Roxy's been watching Rachel and Snowflake, and while fired, I think Roxy and Keem are still talking. Didn't Roxy just get greenlit to do a deep dive on Emily? Wait, is that the one that's doing that? To be honest, my nuggets, I will be honest, I don't retain their names. I really struggle with. I don't care. I just don't. Rachel belongs on the bus with the other people. At this point, I agree with you, Lazy. Also, hello. I haven't seen you in here before. Welcome. Kotani, you're not very late at all. We just got started. Oh, that's Zay. Sorry. Yes. No, my bad. I don't know. They start to meld together for me. The relentless, like, high-pitched screaming kind of makes my brain switch off in a very disturbing way. So, yeah, anyway, I wouldn't at all be surprised if they're speaking in the background. Sounded like Keem wouldn't be happy if they stayed together and Amber doesn't want to let go of Emily. Yes. So what he's got right there is a perfect boiling pot of drama that he can use to up the ante to create a crash out in Amber, which I do firmly believe is his ultimate goal here. You usually watch quietly and laugh your butt off. Oh, I love it. I love my lurking nuggets. I really do. In all honesty, when I'm not, doing this, I lurk almost exclusively. In fact, Charlie Gold is the only live that I speak in, like, ever. It speaks volumes that most reactor chats were more occupied that Sweet Tea was pregnant than with ALR. Oh, really? Well, there you go. I'm not even aware of that. Not at all. I usually watch Geordie live streams very in the background, and I think I'm one behind at the moment. Although I find something that I find interesting about Geordie, and it could be nothing, just an observation, just putting it out there. Since all of this went down, he has been remarkably non-committal about the Rachel situation. Which I wouldn't think anything of, keeping out of it's not his business, except that I also know he talks to Snowflake. It just an observation, my nuggets. That's all. I'll leave that there. I'm in for a treat. Oh, good. Amber's self-esteem is so rock bottom. Better to stay with betraying Vita than be alone. Unfortunately, I think you're right, Furball. How sad is that? Because at least that one wants her in some capacity. And just imagine if this is the only go around in life, if there's nothing else, this is how she's choosing to live it. Keem totally wants any and all crash outs. I agree.
I'm not the greatest today, but we'll get into that.
I did hear there was a lot going on today. It's been a pretty hectic day, a crazy 24 hours.
And now I feel like a fool for ever sticking up for Scooter. Xylee said how, like, Tropic, which is someone on Discord, leaked a bunch of Scooter's DMs, but in the leak, Tropic said how Scooter deleted a bunch of messages.
Sorry, just that comment from Lazy. They're all involved in poo touching. A couple of them escaped the backlash, but they're still in it with Rachel. I find that very interesting too, and it's been brought up by quite a few nuggets over time that we know Snowflake was involved in all of that, but he really slipped by a lot of criticism. That he did lose some people, but not that many, and not on both channels. So, Rosie, welcome to the Clucking crew. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. There are a bunch of members-only videos waiting for you. Enjoy, or don't. ALR scared of crash outs that Emily has recorded.
Just about me. And that kind of, like, went past everyone's, like, brain, but it sure didn't go past mine. And it made me wonder, like, why would Scooter delete messages about me? That can only mean one thing. So I ended up messaging Tropic myself, and I just asked, like, what do you mean? Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
Scooter has been acting weird for a while, okay? I've been noticing it. A lot of people have been noticing it. Apparently yesterday, Scooter left a whole bunch of group chats, right? But the reason why I asked Tropic, why did you drop these? Tropic woke up with half of the fucking DMs deleted, he said. So he showed me a screen recording of it was Scooter's DMs with him. All I'm saying is...
Seems the Snowflake method is to ignore controversy until it goes away. It is a valid tactic. And like Hector Khan is doing it as well, and that's working great for him. Rachel could have done it as well before her absolutely clucking awful apology video. Once she released that apology video, it was a different stage that she was on. But yeah, the ignoring is valid. People forget, people move on. It's the reality of it. Look at some really heinous YouTubers who have done some, like, let's be honest, illegal things and still have platforms. Amber thinking any of these people are just her friends is insane, but not surprising. Also, hello, Veronica. Yeah, I agree. I think it makes sense. I don't know how many true friends Amber has ever really had in her life, and people appearing like they support you in this kind of context, I think it makes sense that she would mistake them for friends. It's sad when you look at it.
It's looking sussy.
And honestly, when you step back and look at this, it's kinda obvious what's happening. People didn't vibe with Sweet Tea, and she disappeared. Now Scooter's getting pushback, and suddenly we're trying out a shiny new host that everyone in chat loves. Keem's gonna follow whatever boosts the show. That's just how this ecosystem works.
Yeah, so that, again, during that conversation, they admitted Scooter deleted the DMs that contained messages between this person and...
Can I just say I'm with everyone? I like this guy's voice. It sits better in my ear than Scooter, and I don't know. Like, if I have to like somebody on this show, I'm going to say he would be it. James Charles is the example I think of when I say that people are still platformed. Exactly. Exactly, Teardrop. Didn't Geordie basically say he didn't think the Rachel thing was that big of a deal? Yes and no. The part that he said he didn't think was a big deal was that she was paying Emily, because he would also do that, and he's been very upfront and honest about that, which is the point and the difference of the whole thing. He's honest about it. She wasn't. As for the whole Discord stuff, as far as I know, he has not commented. And he remains very neutral. 10 p.m. here, hard typing. Totally get it, Darcy. No problem. He was sipping for Amber by the Crip stream last night and was basically in the same position as Scooter. Right. Geordie said he didn't think... Yeah, Geordie said he didn't think paying Emily was weird, but he, as far as I know, did not address the flirting. The last I remember him saying anything about this situation was right before those screenshots were dropped. It was after she leaked her, after she posted her, I'm doing this for transparency post. So, yeah. I can't think of another time, but you probably would know, Boopcat. I know you're in there too. Geordie and Snowflake are basically untouchable in Girl World no matter what they do. Yeah, for now. Clocking in from Northern Ireland. Hello, Lucia. Lucia or Lucia? Definitely correct me, by the way, Nuggets, if I say your names wrong. Had to stop watching Geordie. His demeanor has changed a bit for this season. Often looks miserable. Yeah, he has shifted a bit. Ayla wants Emily to sign an NDA. Yeah, I wonder how serious she is about that. I did hear that.
And Scooter about Amber Lynn. I heard, Amber, that you spoke to this guy, right? And you got a little bit more information about what was in those DMs?
Yeah, he couldn't remember everything, but he said that at one point Scooter was saying that he's not happy that he has to associate with me and that he's only doing it for money. Literally recent, he was saying how he's just ready to see if I'm going to snake Keem once my monetization is back and stuff. And it's I have never said anything mean about Scooter. And it's I have BPD. So whether it's friendships, relationships, my feelings get involved. And once I care about someone, that's that. I care and I can't help it. And my feelings are hurt because I feel so stupid.
Right. And now we're hearing there was DMs about, oh, Amber Lynn, she's going to snake the whole community. She's going to, then when she fucks up, then I can swoop it in and take advantage of the fans.
I mean, come on. Can we blame him for saying that? Even Rachel didn't address the flirting. She just said if we saw it, it'd be oh, Yeah, very Amber Lynn coded. I agree. My feeling on those messages, because she hasn't linked them, which is weird because if it is truly, nothing, then it would shut us all up, right? If I were to speculate and guess, my feeling is that the girlfriend is probably involved in this in some way, and perhaps she feels like she would be made a fool of if Rachel were to show them, because they are in fact more than just being nice. And we kind of know that they're more than just quote unquote being nice because of the offer of the smoking video, which is predilection territory. And I don't know about all of you, my nuggets, if you're in serious and committed relationships, would you be accepting predilection videos from somebody? It's at the very least an emotional affair at that point. It's different than just being nice to somebody. You're shocked that Emily didn't leak it. Well, maybe it doesn't make her look good either. 11:30 there. You wanted to stay up, but you cannot. That's okay, King. Thank you so much for dropping in. We will have a fun stream.
I come in or whatever, and I hate associating with her. I can't believe I have to.
It seems that every time some host gets separated and they move to another show, it seems like the minute that happens, everyone turns on each other.
That's crazy to me because I'm like,
oh yeah, no, that will be by Keem's design. Keeping the infighting between everybody will be keeping them all controllable. I have no doubt that's calculated and not accidental.
So not that type. Like, I know people think I'm some evil villain, but bro. Anyways, honestly, everyone is constantly saying how they would prefer tech on here, and it's I feel like we should do a vote. I say fuck it.
You want to do a vote for replacing Scooter?
Let's see who they like more, for real. Yeah.
Can I just say how incredibly unnatural that transition was? I know we all dragged the acting, but wow, that was rough.
I'm hated due to my mistakes, and people have made certain mistakes bigger than what they actually are, and they genuinely create mountain out of molehills. They create rumors and actually believe them to be true, and sometimes I'm as lost as everyone else, genuinely. So I don't know.
Is there any world where Scooter could talk about why he deleted those DMs that would make you feel better?
Well, I mean, yeah, I forgive everyone. That's just who I am. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I let people walk all over me, so this won't be any different. It is what it is. You know what? Okay, I don't give a fuck if I get fired. This shit's for entertainment. Point blank, period. That's all I'm gonna say. You guys have to realize this is for fucking entertainment. You guys like when I crash out.
Do we think that emotion is real from her? I do think that as we get on, because I've seen bits and pieces of this stream already, just not this specific edit, I do think that she does have an air of being defeated about her. I think there's something there. I just don't know how much of it is real. We know her girlfriend's concept of cheating, but in my opinion, what Rachel did was really disrespectful to her girlfriend. I agree. And I've said it before, that kind of conduct in my marriage would be absolutely unacceptable on both sides. And I don't think that it's incorrect to say that would never happen in a relationship and people wouldn't be fine with it because, open relationships, lots of different kinds of relationships, but it does look bad from the outside. It's real emotion, but played up or not for the reason she's saying. Yeah, and that's the thing. I actually also, hello, Becky Reed. Hi, welcome. I had the same feeling about her rarity breakdown video. It's yeah, the emotion's real, but not why she says it's real. Without proof, you remain skeptical. Probably wise, Asha. I think that's a good approach for all of this. Amber is talented at fake crying, but she's also a wounded narcissist at the moment. I agree, Furball, and that probably sums up beautifully what we're seeing. I do think we have seen Amber actually cry for real. I don't think this is real crying, but I do think there is a base real emotion going on here. If if partners are okay with flirting for money, that's gross and ghetto. I love that. That's where your mum would say, you think I'm a bad mum, so we tell her, no, you're not a bad mum out of guilt. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You guys like when I cuss. You guys like when I'm a villain. So I can give that to you.
Let's not pretend this is organic. Amber and Emily have choreographed drama for views before, and this looks exactly the same. When Amber says it's all entertainment, she's basically waving a flag that says, I'm in on the scam. Because the one thing Amber cannot tolerate is looking like she got outplayed.
So many people reached out to me asking me if I'm going to touch the poop. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
I'm the poop. It means, are you going to get involved with me?
I have a girlfriend.
Do you want to f Amberlynn?
That is not what it means.
We can go to like the county fair.
So you want to go on a date?
Well, no. Me, you, and my girlfriend can go out to like the farmer's market. All right.
A threesome?
No,
Okay.
we can rent like a mobility scooter and see the town.
Who needs the mobility scooter? It ain't me.
Well, it ain't gonna be me. I'll be walking around. Okay, well, if you haven't beat up a kid,
I'm telling you, the things that I have done that are my mistakes, you've probably done them too, if not worse. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm a good guy. I'm just like you.
No, I'm a good person. I am. I do bad things, but I'm a good person.
Do you feel that a good person would need to tell the world that they're a good person? Look, I'm of a firm belief that I don't necessarily feel like truly evil people exist in a large amount. I think it's a very, very teeny tiny percentage, just as purely good people are a truly small percentage. But if we're looking at this as a bell curve kind of situation, which side would you put Amber on? Given Shane Dawson saying he's an empath. Yes, I can think of several examples that drag her over to that wrong side of the bell curve. Amber's still calling all of her past things just mistakes. Lying and abuse for years, and years is one hell of a mistake to make. But female sociopaths are gossips and liars. Not saying she's a sociopath, but yeah. Chaotic, evil ALR, that'd be so bad, Darkwick. No. I think they're taking advantage of her loneliness. Oh, totally. Helix, like, Keem, I find Keem so incredibly fascinating, and I would love to study him, except that would mean that I'd have to watch a whole lot of this rubbish, and I just cannot. Keem fascinates me, and he absolutely takes advantage of all of these people's desperation and like neediness in various ways, whether it's their personality or whether it's their situation, and he's just so good at it, and it's so unethical. You want to be chaotic neutral, but you're chaotic good. I love that. The more she insists she's a good person, the less inclined you are to believe her. I think that's fair. She's always on the wrong side of the curve. She has... Oh, hello, Les. I haven't seen you in here before. Welcome. She has displayed characteristics associated with serial unalivers. She has. Not saying Keem's a psychopath, but he is so the puppet master. And I have seen a couple of people in my life like that, and the kinds of things they do and the way they operate. And scarily enough, I find it very easy to like predict what they're going to do, which, I don't know, probably a trauma response from my upbringing more than anything. But yeah, he's very good at what he does. And I think it would be a mistake to think anything's an accident with him. Not sure if you believe, but it was different looking dynamic. Sorry, your previous snowflake reacted to a thing where it looked like they were talking about the Emily situation without realizing they were still alive. Yes, we're going to look at that. Yeah, we are. That's the second video. If we all stop talking, we will get to the video. We are really bad at that, my nuggets. And I love it.
No, like all of the LCU hosts like me. I don't know if it's fake, but they do. I mean, Zay doesn't like me. I can't really think of anyone else. I mean, Boogie fake hates me. I don't give a fuck if I'm fired. I really don't at this point.
Could it be because you and your Gorl have split up and she's talking to reaction channels such as Rachel again? Why is she no longer in the Discord?
I really like Scooter. I hope the DMs are fake. Says Lacey Maria.
Bus is obviously about drama, and if there's going to be drama between two of the co-hosts who everyone thought were friends, I'm going to speak on it. Point blank, period. I mean, I told Tommy I needed like a break. Yeah, like just give me some space. So we don't have to talk about that either. Yeah, so I'm not going to be.
See, this is what I mean when I say, could this have been calculated? It could have just been calculated on Rachel's behalf to just cause chaos in Amber's life, because she just can't stop inserting herself into their personal timeline. And it's like a car accident, watching a car accident, isn't it? You can't look away. You really can't. But I feel like, and tell me what you think, my nuggets, I feel like if Amber caught Emily talking to Rachel specifically, it would be logical to think that Amber would want a break. I feel like that's a really logical conclusion to come to. So I don't feel like it takes a genius to concoct this. Lurking whilst doing cardio. Lanky, don't do the workout that you want. Do the workout that you need. Go. Get it. Get it. Get it. Keen pretending to actually feel bad about what Emily did to Amber is funny, not gonna lie. Yes, I'm looking forward to reacting to that, but I have many thoughts. Rachel is that toxic ex you can't get rid of. Yeah. Yeah. You just got here. Hello, Pammy Poodle. You know this isn't the topic right now, but just need to say your chickens are adorable. Thank you. The chickens are always an appropriate topic for right now. Yes. Gorl is proficient in insight to perceive ALR's laws. Now do a D20 on that la. It sounds so bad in an Aussie accent, doesn't it? You're a la. Emma messaged Emily after this. Oh, I have no doubt that they're going to get back together. But I think part of being on a break is not actually removing communication. I don't think that's part of it, even though they live in different states. So what else is there? I'm sure that they're still talking.
Be talking about Tommy anymore. I don't know why people keep bringing her up. It's like just really annoying at this point.
If you took a break, is that something you don't want to talk about tonight?
No, I don't. I don't really know what else to say about it. It is what it is. Like, I need space. That's it. I didn't leave her. Like, we're still together. I just said I need space because in the past, like, my BPD makes me like pop off at the seams when I'm like hurt. But like the Zoloft is helping and awareness is helping. So instead of doing that, I just say I need space. And I don't want to talk about it. Like, I don't know why people keep bringing it up. It's like the craziest thing in the world.
And despite this so-called terrible day she's having, she's still humiliating herself for content. Remember when Amber used to brag about being her own boss? Now she's dumping food on her head and acting like this is the most excited she's ever been.
You should get a different girlfriend or boyfriend that's a personal trainer. I literally, I'm saying, hey, you're having a rough day. I'm sorry.
Jesus, a lot of tapatio.
No.
Ooh.
What's the beef over?
Why do you care? I keep saying, oh.
You know, whenever I watch her doing things like this, I'm not sure what it is specifically about putting, like, food on yourself, because I had the same reaction with, like, the pie in the face and things like that. I can't help but feel, I can't help but think about all of the things that I would rather do for income that are ahead of this. I don't know how bad and how desperate and how low my life would have to get for me to do this. I mean, each to their own, but I feel like if things are that desperate, I would rather just go work a retail job or something. I know Amber can't, but there's other things she could be doing, but this just to me is the bottom of the bottom. You wonder if they were actually on a break or if Amber just said that to make it seem less bad for her that Emily's talking to Rachel again. I think it was probably more of just a pout in the moment more than anything, or maybe a small, like a penalty for Emily almost. And in today's stream, the Zoloft suddenly stopped working and caused a crash out. Oh, jeez. Getting a real job scares her more. Yes, but it shouldn't though. This is worse. This is scarier. And this doesn't even have longevity. This is not forward thinking. And the fact that she's not posting on her channel, the one that she owns, is incredibly short-sighted. You're just off to work, so you're adulting while listening. I love that. I heard you mention us talking so much. Love the chattiness. I like it too. I like it to be a collaboration in a sense, because otherwise I just do a video on it, but then I've got nobody to talk to. It feels like they're trying to pander to feeders, but they don't fully know what feeders like. So they're literally throwing things at the wall to see what sticks, maybe. But I think I have seen that they do this sort of thing before as well. I don't think it's just Amber-centric. Yeah, food for Emily. That's why I thought Rachel mentioned that she was eating mini eggs in her video. I thought that was for Emily. Does anyone else find what goes on between Emily and Amber genuinely dark? I really do. I really do. It is too, like, from both parties, it doesn't matter which perspective you look for, it's two highly manipulative and mistreating individuals staying together and, like, just, I can't use the words I want to use. You know where I'm going with this. Like, they're just doing it to each other over and over and over. And part of me almost feels like at least they're both giving as good as they get, and they're together doing it to each other and not to somebody else. You think Keem has beaten her ALR at her own game? I think you're probably right. And I think it would have been a very easy win. Hello, bee thimbles. What's happened? You're in bed with a chest cold, feeling miserable. Chokin to the rescue. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, rest up. Listen to something inane and dramatic and have a giggle, hopefully. So Rachel's been talking to Emily. That's what's happened. And Amber knows about it. That's where we're at.
It's interesting.
We got TTS coming in. Yeah, look.
This one's crazy. Are you joking me?
Oh, it's like dandruff. It's gonna be so good for the memes.
It's gonna be dandruff, and it's gonna be
Oh my gosh. Or lice. You're right. Okay, sorry. It doesn't seem like you're a bad person. We've talked before.
Huh?
Amberlynn retreats self-reflection like a jump scare. And immediate avoidance.
Okay,
She
we have a
has the
super chat.
confidence of someone who's never followed through on a single promise and somehow thinks that's inspirational. Her feeder GF deserves the hate.
Well, I think Scooter is a snake, and it's hard to tell. You know, he just ups and leaves all the time.
You do not look like you're in your 20s. I feel very bad for you because you're going to age very roughly.
Me?
I'm going to live longer than you, though, because you won't lose the weight.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
Caddy.
sorry, but it looks like...
I always find going for the looks like that to be just the lowest common denominator. Like, be creative. There's so much to work with here. The lack of self-respect is insane. Yeah, it's disturbing, but at least they're keeping each other preoccupied. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, I mean, it's bad to say, isn't it? But at least they're not victimizing somebody who, I don't know, is outside of this kind of thing. It's very dark. They are both very mistreating, but Emily could probably unalive. Yeah. Well, yes, and it does bring up an interesting, like, but for Emily, you know, Rachel. Oh my gosh, that was a Freudian slip. I mix up Rachel and Amber constantly in name. Amber was already on this path, and had Emily not come along, I know that she was on Ozempic and things like that, but realistically, I tend to think this train was already on the tracks. It's a tricky thing though to like, because Emily is giving Amber a permission base that it's okay to continue down those tracks. So I don't know. It's tricky. It's complicated. The food wasting in this economy grosses me out. I feel that. Cats, I really do. I should call you London. There's already a cat seller. Yeah, and like I largely I have a vegetarian diet, but I feel so passionately about food waste that if it's put in front of me, I would prefer to consume the meat than to just throw it away because it's already been used, right? Emily is much more dangerous because she's smarter than Amber and she's a psych nurse. You could be right. Amber is a very skilled manipulator though, I will say that. Very skilled. Jojo, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Welcome. You caught alive. You did. Yay.
You could walk outside and get hit by a fucking bus, bitch.
You're 500 pounds. You don't live into your
God.
40s, 50s, and 60s.
Another TTS.
We've all had them.
People who think that people don't die at every single age, like it's such weird energy. I genuinely can't.
Tom Lee is going to love this humiliation. It's right up her kinks alley. Food and humiliation. She must love the show. Didn't your last living girlfriend have a DDLG? I don't know what these things are.
Well, I should probably just quit then.
Wait, why? What is what is that?
Fuba, without me, you're gone. You're boring as fuck. I want to leave the show anyways, like, period. I'll just be a snake, like Scooter said, and leave forever.
Why hasn't? Oh shit!
Is that better in my hair?
It looks like you're bleeding.
I just got my red.
Jeez. I made
everything today.
It's been such a bad day for you, right?
Yeah, which is crazy. I've been having like the most amazing life lately, and today is just honestly, I'm spiraling.
Then $20 from Big Money says Amber's significant other emailed a reaction channel named Rachel and said that she never kicked her after Amber said she kicked her twice. I thought they were in their healing era. Amber is a liar again.
So to explain what you're about to see, an ALR reaction channel called Rachel.
Amber is so manipulative. She almost tugs at my heartstrings. She comes so close. I'm with you there because I always want to, like, it's the point of my channel and the way I live to see people as people just struggling through the life that they have. And so I get caught up in that too. And then you kind of remember all of the context and it starts to get clearer. Hello, Mythic Prism. Welcome. You just finished one vid to find out I'm live. I am. I tend to do that a couple of times a week.
Rachel watched that recent stream where Amber said she's never lied about anything serious, and once again, she decides to insert herself directly into it. This exchange happened just last week, right after Amber claimed she's never lied about anything serious. The interesting part—
Oh, I wanted to talk to you all about this. I did because, yeah. So in my video, if you see my video, which I'm guessing a fair few of you have, the fact that this top one was left in this image, because realistically, this doesn't actually do anything to further Rachel's point, which is Amber's lying. That was totally the point of the video, don't you know? But to leave this in makes it look like that it's not just Rachel talking to Emily, but it's also, in fact, Emily talking to Rachel. However, this email is not a friendly email. It's an understandable email. So what I want to know, do you think that there is other communication happening between these two emails? Either that Rachel's edited it out or has happened on DMs, in a different space so it doesn't appear in this screenshot. Because I don't think it went from please don't talk about my child on your YouTube to did you lie when you told me you didn't kick Amber? I'm interested to know. You think it's natural to want to empathize with others? I hope no one feels ashamed for having been taken in by malign actor when that person is Amber or someone else. That's it. And I think that's kind of what I mean when I say when people feel bad for having bought into all of Rachel's stuff. It's like, it's not a reflection on you. It's a reflection on her and how much of a manipulator and a liar she is. So you shouldn't feel bad about it. You feel like Rachel could be really playing with fire between these two. Something's intensely weird going on here with all three. I agree. I so agree with that. You definitely think there's been more going on. You bet you have. You bet they have each other's cell numbers. Possible. Although different countries, probably more DMs, more likely. You think either edited out or DMs Rachel wants to make it look like she isn't that deep this time. Yes, and I think the girlfriend has something to do with that. She keeps touching the poo. Rachel said something about Emily cheating in Tennessee, so you think there's way more communication. Interesting. Very interesting. You've been on the other side of the spectrum of her conditions, so you do kind of understand how much damage someone who encourages the behavior could do. Yes. I actually shifted my mentality on this because very early on, when it came to Emily and Amber's relationship, I had said, you know, consenting adults doing consenting adult things, you know, whatever. Then I did a deep dive around Eugenia and her condition and the kind of people that like fetishize that and make it, you know, they prompt it, they encourage it. And I feel like when there's that kind of condition and that kind of really destroyed thinking, like the cognitive ability is so badly damaged that any sort of permission base is going to be so much easier for that person to fall further into their condition. And that made me then feel, well, if I'm going to feel like that towards Eugenia's end of the spectrum of the condition, then I should also feel that way about Amber's end. And it has made me very conflicted. And I don't claim to have all of the answers to this situation, but I do agree that what Emily's doing is absolutely dangerous for everybody. But I will say, I think it's different to be attracted to that kind of thing and be in a relationship with that kind of body shape than it is to be an active participant in encouraging that body shape, right? Because I feel like you can love someone and still be attracted to that, but still support their health journey. And so do we know for 100% certain which one of those Emily is? And although I think evidence does point in one direction, I do not believe that we have 100% beyond a reasonable doubt determined which one she is for sure. And maybe you have in your mind, that's okay, we could disagree, but I'm not satiated in my curiosity there. It needs to be safe, sane, consensual. Lacking safety and sanity is a disaster. And I think that's true of any sort of, niche attraction level like that. There's lots of different things, even more mainstream things that fall into that kind of category. What surprises you is that Snowflake seemed to know that Emily is talking to reaction channels, but was surprised it was Rachel again. It made him laugh. Okay, that is interesting. Emily met a woman online after Colleen passed and traveled to Tennessee for adult behavior. And then she met Amber. Yeah. There was somebody else too, I think. Boop cat, you'd bet dollars. Sorry. I love that it's not a specified amount of dollars, just dollars. to donuts that there's a new Discord with Snowflake and all the other reaction channels who are in the last one. Yeah, and I bet they're a lot more careful about who they let in. So I have self-respect. She screams. She pours a Parmesan cheese on her head.
Here isn't even the message itself, it's the fact that Emily is still communicating with reaction channels behind the scenes while she's with Amber. That's what's going to raise eyebrows. Because for someone who supposedly wants nothing to do with this side of the internet, she keeps finding her way back into it.
I don't know what that's about. Amber, what's that about?
Are you serious? So Rachel keeps emailing my girlfriend, and my girlfriend's responding. And I didn't know. My face is swollen. I know it's looking like it. I knew about a couple from like a month ago because she was open with me with those. But it turns out there was.
Oh, yes, I had forgotten about that. So even Amber knows about more communication that was going on. I wonder what that was. Unless she's just talking about the 22nd of January one.
Was recent ones that happened where for some weird reason Rachel asked my girlfriend something like, did you lie to me about kicking Amber? I don't know. And my girlfriend replied saying that she wasn't lying, which insinuates that I was lying, which is very hurtful because I thought that we were in our healing era. I have been preaching that to everyone. I have been feeling that in my heart. There's a plan for her to come see me. Like, I don't know. Everyone likes to hurt me, I guess. Like, I didn't do anything, but it's just like everything just keeps happening to me. And it's just like, I'm just trying to fucking exist, bro. Like, I'm doing the best I can.
You're coming out. You're being strong about it. You're showing them that, hey, I am real. I'm Amberlynn real. You know, it's not a show. It's not a bit. Today is the day you said you went on a break with your girlfriend. Was this related? Is this a part of it?
Yeah.
I know we're not best friends, but we're friends. And
I do think, because she's sitting there talking about, everything just happens to me. But at a certain point, as a grown adult, you need to sit up and take accountability for the fact that your choices have led you directly to the current place that you're in your life. And I do think that there are things that can happen in life that are genuinely tragic and out of left field, and you didn't see them coming, and you couldn't stop them coming. But this is not one of those. This was a predictable outcome based on past behavior. And the fact that they, of course they're going to get back together. Of course they are. If they do, then it's just saying to Emily, this is actually okay behavior to me, so you can go ahead and keep doing it. It's permission-based. Zero accountability. Yeah. Keemstar is so manipulative. He really is. And this, I actually think that this is probably going to be not as good as an example as he has done in the past, because I think he pushes just a little too fast and a little too hard with the whole dating thing that he's going to get into. It gets weird, and his agenda is really clear, and that's not quite as, it's not as normal for him, right? You don't think Amber is at this point in time capable of admitting to even herself that she is responsible for what she did, and thereby in part for what happens to her. Yes. London, brilliant. You should start a reaction channel. Keem is a millionaire on the backs of YouTube rejects. He gave them a place to shine. Yeah, and I bet he's raking it in too. He wants e-dating to boost the views. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Alex. You're jumping in from the start? Okay, all right. Kind of semi-replay nugget, but welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Hello, Marge. Hi, Vera. Thanks. Congratulations on your 10K. Very well deserved, starting from the beginning. Thank you so much. Thank you. Enjoy. There's chickens at the beginning. It's his own weird cult. It really is. And the way they talk about him, the reverence and it's awful. And I can't imagine this workplace being a smooth or good one for your mental well-being. You honestly feel like he wanted more reaction channels into the mix when they were doing the tryouts. I think so too. Yeah, I think he wanted to try and catch the big ones, but why would you? Even at my size of channel, I'm building something here. This matters to me. It means something. It means something to me. It means something to you. Why would I throw all that away, even at my size?
And you need to break up with that person. That person knows your life. They know what you deal with all these detractors, and she's emailing one of them. That's like basically cheating, dude.
Yeah.
You need to date someone that's not going to talk to detractors. Everyone deserves to be with someone who is loyal.
I was saying it's one thing if her exes go to reaction channels after the relationship has ended, but this is...
I'm sorry, that face. I can't buy that this is anything outside of like a manipulation of feeling sorry for me kind of thing. It doesn't read real to me. I have no doubt that she's kind of going through it at the moment, but this face, this is so overdramatic and so curated.
This happened during the relationship several times.
Dude, this is on pause. It's over, Amber. You cannot go back to this person. I'm not going to allow it. I'm going to be on your ass if you continue to date this person.
Yeah. You have so many options too. You don't have to settle for less.
So I believe at this point, Keem has learned that he now has a button that he can push where he can up the temperature of, you know, the pressure, so to speak, on Amber. And I think that that is a very valuable thing from his perspective that he has learned he now has. And that's kind of what made me think, did he have a hand in curating this? Did he? Maybe. Like, maybe. Because this is a valuable button for him. Over dramatic Amber is nice because there's no screaming on the bus. Oh, Les, thank you so much. Welcome to the Clucking crew. There's a whole bunch of videos waiting for you. And more coming soon. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't care if you did lie. I don't give a shit if you lied about something. The fact that your partner is telling a detractor channel that you lied and Aaron, no. Dude, it's over. It is over. You are not dating this person anymore.
This isn't like content. This is my real life.
Yeah, but it is content because she is emailing a fucking detractor. But
it will
anyhow,
be okay without her, Amber. You don't need to have a partner.
Yeah. You're Amber Lynn
We're all
Reid.
here for you.
I feel like so
proud of you.
embarrassed right now.
No, it's really brave of you to even show up today after this. Like, seriously, that took some guts.
I know that this is a little controversial in the community at the moment. I actually agree with Sweet Tea there. I think the fact that Amber has showed up to every single one and not missed a single one, although maybe that's because it's contractual, and she turned up that night, I actually think might show a little bit of growth on Amber's behalf. Just like a scoot, a tiny little sprinkle. Plot twist, Keem is working with Rachel to take down Amber. Veronica, you may not have been here, but I did float that earlier. Great minds, you and I. Yep. You're suspicious of reactors who want to be involved with Amber by talking to her directly or taking part in the LCU. Yeah, I do agree with that. And I've said it, I know I've already said it, I'm very open about this. Early on in my channel, I thought it would be a good idea to message Amber, and I learned super, super, super quick that that was not where I wanted to be. It's not good. We need to be on the outside looking in. Yeah, for realsies, Veronica. I did. There are people in here that can vouch.
I was really hoping that you guys were, like, gonna make it and we're gonna be happy together, like...
I thought so too. That's the part that's like so confusing. All I've been doing is sticking up for her every single day.
I know you do.
Her.
You gotta let that go. All right. You know this is the second time she hit up Rachel, and Rachel was trying to get with her and hook up with her. It's done. She keeps going back to the same people.
Oh my god, I can't. This is crazy.
Do we think, sorry, I was just reading Boob Cat's comment, I'm waiting for Amber to get so mad that she doesn't care about the legality or NDAs. Do you think that there is a lot of potential money loss if she did that? I would be so interested to see these documents. So interesting. I would like to know how he's keeping her in line as well as he is, because I don't think we've ever seen this level of structure from Amber before. So he's got something over her that is more important to her than doing what she feels, which I don't know that we've ever seen that before from her. And it could be a cluck ton of money. She always flips her lid eventually. Yep. She's got to do what her brain feels. That's how she has to act. The only poo you should be touching is chicken poo, not cow poo. Yes. And in all honesty, beef thimbles, I am always a little bit covered in chicken poo at all times, no matter what I do. It's true.
That's crazy, you guys.
Come on, now you know it's a clout chasing move, Amber. You caught her the first time. Now it's the second time. You saw the email that she replied back to Rachel, and Rachel's getting clout off of it. Come on, it's over.
Honestly, if I were you, like immediately after the stream, I would go back and delete all my messages because she's gonna. If y'all do break up, she's gonna.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Everything.
That's a good idea.
Breaking up with her on live stream would be. I don't even have words.
I honestly can't get over the irony here. You've got a former Amber reaction channel sitting in the co-host seat, someone who knows every chapter of this saga, watching the same recycled lies play out in real time, and then suggesting Amber do those exact same stunts again for views.
Call her up right now, and then call her and be like, hey, what's cracking? Matter of fact, get a three-way with Rachel.
No way in hell we're ever gonna get them two bitches on here at once.
Can I just say, I'm not going to sit here and be in defense of Amber, but just from an objective standpoint, knowing what we know about the severity of this relationship and what's actually going on, I think this is gross. Trivializing it like this, as though it's just some, flippant affair that they had, or, there's gravity behind this, and this is very bad. Maybe he's stroking her ego just enough for now. Yeah, I agree. But eventually Amber always wants more and proof you care. I agree. So orchestrated. Your guess is she knows. Definitely gross. You personally feel like this whole situation with Amber and Emily is staged as well? I mean, they know the views are down. I feel like they're doing it just for the money. It's possible, but why is Rachel involved? That would insinuate that Rachel is also in it. Is that what you mean? Possibly. Oh, it's so conspiracy-ish, isn't it? But the thing is, all of it's plausible. Like, all of it. If all of this came true and there was proof that this happened, all of us would be like, yeah, we called it.
Wait, are they too big for the screen? Look, I don't know who this Rachel lady is. Amber, I don't like you at all, but this kind of behavior is not okay. Please get the jelly off your face. You're having an allergic reaction. You know you have 3 chins. Help her before it gets worse. A 4th chin is not what you're looking for.
I think it just highlights how big my face is. I realized that jelly does that. That's cool.
I'm going to tell you this. Over this weekend, I'm going to find out who the fuck Rachel is. She seems like a big fuck Rachel. Also,
she looks like Lord Farquaad.
Also,
I'm burning. I have to shower after this.
Take a wipe, Amber. Also,
do it live.
Do it live.
Call her on speaker.
Who?
Call her, say it's over.
What are you guys talking about? I literally, first of all, can't call her, and secondly, I wouldn't. So, like, you guys, like, no tea, no shade, but you guys have already crossed a boundary that I did not want to cross today by using this for content. And you know what? You're lucky I'm not. You're just lucky. That's all I'm gonna say.
She crossed the boundary.
Okay, but you guys are not in my heart, so just end it.
We are
what I do with Lord.
Listen to me. We are going to break up with this 2-time cheating, talking to detractors bitch, and then we're going to go.
So listen to the language he's using there. We are going to break up with her. We are going to go find, more. The we, he's creating that solidarity. He's creating that culture and that overwhelming sense of support system. And once he has that, the situation becomes a lot more manipulatable. Is that a word? Manipulatable? You know what I mean. That is the use of language that Keem partakes in is very specific and very calculated. It's fascinating, my nuggets. It really is. And I don't think he's a good person. I'm not hyping him up. He's deplorable, but it would be such an interesting study.
On a series of e-dates, and we gotta find some new love in Amber's life.
Just let me handle this on the out of the internet, off of the internet. I can't talk. I need to make an NDA and have her sign it, or have someone sign it.
Who's gonna sign the NDA?
Now, Keem could have had this his way had he have played this a little bit differently. He doesn't have Amber on board at the moment within this manipulation and within this support system that he's trying to get her fired up with. He escalates his language too quickly and too soon because she's not bought in at all. And had he have just slow played this just a little bit, I think he would have gotten a very different outcome. But this it's absurd. It's right back to cult speak. Yeah. Part of you thinks it's staged because logically, who would sit and defend someone who did that? But then again, I do know how people can get when they're in a toxic relationship, even if both are toxic. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting to analyze at the very least, but it's pretty clucked.
New person?
No, my girlfriend.
No, bro.
Break it up with her.
We're done.
I want everyone to know that what I choose to do with my life is up to me and has nothing to do with the LCU, okay?
The amount of times you've been backstabbed online, you've been doing this for so fucking long. I know that you're feeling some type of way, right? Because you see it. You see what's happening, right? Is it a clout grab? I don't know. I don't know the story enough, but it's for sure.
She said it was to defend herself.
What does she have to defend? She's not a public figure.
Low key, it takes a lot to email. Bro, it's not even a text. It's not even a tweet. It's an email. That's crazy.
I'm with
Oh my
Keith.
God.
I think you should dump her.
I'm gonna have a heart attack tonight, I think.
The next time we go live, it better be a live breakup, bro. I want to
No,
televise.
then I'm never going live again. All right. No, she doesn't do online. What I choose to do with my life has nothing to do with you. Please,
Amber,
just
she
stop.
is not going to make my Amber cry.
See, he need. Whoop. Nearly lost my chicken. He needed to just soft play just right here, but he ramps up instead. Vera, I've been loving your reporting on Rachel. The speed at which she's been making videos has been concerning. It gives you a really bad feeling. It's okay. Also, thank you so much for being a clucker. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Thank you. At least, really, she's only going to hurt herself with it. I don't think that she has the power necessarily to do too much damage. So I'm going to keep watching because I think there's more to come. ALR appears confused, isolated, has less time. All great manipulations. Hello, fellow chicken. Hello, Yummy? Yummin? You're a chicken too? I love that. Hello, Slim Santa. Hi. I like your name. Welcome. So many new people in here tonight. I love it.
All right. My Amber sheds a tear. I'm going to fucking war.
If all the other Tractor channels found out, I just have to talk, and then I'll get all the information I want, all the tea. And what's stopping her from like dropping the?
Sorry, hang on. Have we got Charlie Gold Discord people coming in? Is that what's happening? If so, thank you. Welcome. Hello. Love having you here.
You don't want her to talk about.
Oh, y'all are stressing me out.
What, bro? We have to break up with this.
Honestly, Amber has not dated anyone that has been this hated. This is like
Y'all are stressing me out.
Amber, you have harassed me for 2 weeks straight, almost every single day, trying to get me to yell at different hosts to protect your girlfriend. And this girl's email.
You're a duck, by the way. I do not discriminate. All poultry welcome. I love ducks, by the way. They have this like sassy little business walk that they do, and they're always up in your business. It's just so great. If I could have ducks, I would have ducks. And geese. And turkeys. And quail. She doesn't even go out with her mum anymore. All she has is Emily and this clown show. Yeah, I've noticed that too. And I did wonder if her mum is creating the distance or if it's her doing it. Considering the way Amber's mind works, I wouldn't be surprised, like, because she is very like love the one you're with. So this is what's giving her a lot of the validation and attention at the moment. So it would make sense if she dropped her mum a little bit to go this way. You subbed from Charlie's last live. Oh, that's so awesome. You were one of the ones that helped me get over 10K. Thank you. You're trying to become a chicken mum, but you're waiting until you buy a house next year. It's probably wise. They do need space and they are noisy. But that'll be awesome. Chickens are great. Amber stays up until 7 a.m. on Discord, so it's definitely her, in your opinion. Yes. She does have strange sleep patterns. You love Charlie Gold. I do too. I'm actually very new to Charlie. She and I found each other around the same time, and it's because of the Rachel stuff. Just for whatever reason, even though I know she's a very big channel, my algorithm just never showed her to me, and now I've been watching her since, and I really love her stuff. Love her sass.
Signed an NDA. You should have signed an NDA your damn self.
Look at the chat, bro. Everybody is on your side for this, bro. They want to see you free.
Is that the end of Apathetic Facts? I don't think I've ever seen.
I need people to know that.
Yeah,
like,
little outro. Oh, cute. I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay, so that was her responding to, you know, the whole Rachel situation. The next thing I want to watch is this whole I haven't wait, no, I didn't say play. This whole accidental leaked video, you know, after their stream situation type deal. I haven't watched this video. Once again, I just want to shout out, this is a teeny tiny little channel called Snow Bear, and maybe we could send some love their way, because I feel like if you bring something to the internet, a lot of people watch it and you get a lot of eyes on it, but they don't always necessarily subscribe to support, and a channel this size, it's gonna matter. Really, really matter. I have some strong feelings, and I'm just reading in the comments at the moment. Yeah, we're all gonna be on the same page. I'll link them. That's a good idea. Let me do this. It's actually a reaction channel, so I'll do it in Twitch as well. So yes, I have some background techie stuff that kind of backs up we're gonna be on the same page. But just one moment, I did not put my wireless headphones in because I was remiss, and I am a hydrated chicken, so I just need a very quick break. I'm gonna put my be right back screen on. Everybody else, if you need more hydrates or more snacks, I recommend grabbing it now. I'll be right back. I have returned. Okay, so here's what we kind of can suspect or kind of know at this point. Scooter was using OBS as a streaming software, which Keem seems to put a lot of emphasis on his showrunners knowing. So I don't know if it would be too much of a leap to think that, what's his name? Tech, I think, is also using OBS, or at least maybe Streamlabs OBS, something like that. But I'm just going to show you behind the scenes here, just for those who have never seen this. Oh my gosh, look, you're all on the screen. This is OBS. And when you want to stop streaming, you press stop streaming, which stops both. You can see here, I've got my, this is my YouTube stream, and this is my Twitch stream. both of those will go down at the same time when I hit stop streaming, right? So it would be a hello to us. So it would be a deliberate action when you're multi-streaming to close down one or two and not another, if you catch my drift. Hello, Reb. Welcome. You did make it to alive. So from a technical perspective, what they're about to kind of say happened from what I, please correct me if I have any of this wrong, but this is what I understand. They were multi-streaming on like YouTube and Kick and maybe somewhere else. I don't know where else they stream, but they stayed streaming on Kick after everything else got closed down. Rosie, thank you so much for that super chat. That's really generous of you. I appreciate that very deeply. Hi Vera, I just recently discovered your channel. I really enjoy hearing your insights into girl worlds. Love seeing an Aussie reactor channel. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you. And now I've fully lost my train of thought. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yes, so for that to have been an accident, unless they're using software that I am completely unfamiliar with, where you have to close them all separately, which I've come into contact with 3 different streaming software platforms now, and none of them do that. I don't find this plausible. I don't believe that Amber knew it had happened, but Tech would have known, and therefore I imagine Keem probably told him to do that. That's where I'm coming from here. I don't think this was an accident. This is calculated. Nothing with Keem is an accident, in my opinion. He did confirm earlier that he uses OBS. Then it absolutely, no, it was not an accident. It's a deliberate thing. They probably chose Kick because it's not as used as YouTube and Twitch. It could be right, and then knowing that somebody would find it. You love the Aussie channels because they're on when you're free. Oh, I love that. Does anyone else watch Birdie? I have not heard of Birdie. Is this another reaction channel? Yeah, they all run OBS. Thanks, Rice Pudding. You can tell Amber didn't know, in your opinion. Yeah, that was my feeling. I think this is just it's another ploy on Keem's behalf. So I'm gonna speed this up because I did forget to speed up, and we do talk, my nuggets. We really do. We'll start at 1.25. No disrespect to Snow Bear. It's not because I think they're boring or anything. I actually haven't seen this. Just a timing issue. So, shall we get started?
Thanks so much for joining my channel. Last night, Amber had a crash out. Surprise, she had a crash out on Locale Bus about Emily talking to Rachel. I'll try to drop a little clip of that here.
Tell everyone the truth, Amber, about why you're having a bad day. Could it be because you and your girl have split up and she's talking to reaction channels such as Rachel again? Why is she no longer in the Discord?
Oh, we can skip this bit. Hang on, let me find the most appropriate time because we've just watched this. So that's okay. Although, oh no, it was after this stream, wasn't it?
Either. Today's not my day.
This is super fake, but this is the first time I've been entertained, so we're going to talk about it. Cameras kept rolling, and they had a meeting about the storyline, and it was still up on Kick as of a couple minutes ago. So let's take a look at it and see how the Tomali storyline is proceeding. So just
okay, my nuggets, I need to know because I used to call Emily Tomali because I like to, when there's a fake name, merge it with the real name. Did I start this or is somebody else bigger than me doing this? Because I will be delighted if I started a movement.
a couple of quick notes. Last night, Amber did her punishment. She's being punished for no reason. She just had to do it. Spin a wheel and put different like food items either on her head or she had to eat spoonfuls of them. So that's why she looks like she does. And so at the time of this recording, they were technically quote unquote off air.
You think I did? I stopped when Amber started using the name Emily. I know she went back to Tommy after that, but I felt like as soon as Amber broke the silence on it, that I could just use her name. You started saying Tommy after I did. I heard that Tech said it as well, so I was just, look, I'm going to claim it. So if anybody asks, this is where it started. Yeah? Okay. All right. We're good.
And look how Pitt was proceeding in the background. They led into Pitt. So Pitt has Yo Mama and another person and some other locale. I don't know all these people yet, so please give me grace. So yeah, this is where we meet up with them. So let's take a look at this hidden behind the scenes hot mic, hot camera action.
She has a lovely voice.
Oh my god, I'm so mad at him. He has a picture of...
Who is that?
Oh, yeah, that's...
We're off air, by the way. No one can hear us. That's your girlfriend?
That's Tommy.
Yeah, so he tech like hits it a couple times that they're off air. This is obviously like intentionally leaked, but it's honestly, I'm giving it props. This is the closest I've been to entertained, so I'm here for it. I'm set. Let's see. Let's go.
That's her.
He moved Justin Bieber.
She got like an elf ear thing going on.
No, that's edited. She's really cute in person. Like, she's really cute. I just don't know why she's doing this again.
She doesn't have any respect for you.
You guys, this is how many texts she sent me while we were live. Wait, hold on.
Oh, I don't know you, but you're in hospital recovering from a hysterectomy that turned into a blood clot. I'm so sorry. I'll have you all knowing my wiping muscle hasn't been lost. Oh, that's gonna give me the giggles. I'm gonna stop. I thought you were gonna say something like, it's cheering you up to listen to the live. I love your sense of humor. I love it. I'm so glad to see that the situation has not damaged that. I hope you feel better soon. I know that's a rough recovery. Hopefully it's speedy for you. Oh, gosh. I have a tear in my eye. You made me cry.
Yeah, so Emily has left the Discord, and they are on a break. And last night they spent a good amount of time trying to get Amber to, I guess, break up with Emily and stop being with her. And a lot of what we're about to see is the same thing. I am very curious how involved Emily is going to be in this storyline going forward. I'm very curious to see.
Me too. And do you know what this has vibes of? I know that I've talked about it before. It's not a part of my history that I'm super proud of, but like, Mean Girls, the movie, was essentially a documentary of my high school, high schoolness. Hi, Pippa. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. That's really generous of you. I also was laughing. I love it. But this is giving. I've got a friend on the line, but I'm going to dial in a third phone call and not tell that person that the other person's on the line. And then we're going to, I'm going to try and get you to talk shit about that person just to see what you're going to say. And then I'm going to reveal that there's totally another third person. This is stuff that we did when we were 14. And this is essentially what Keem's doing. Right? So what I'm learning from this is that Keem is a teenage girl, and we all know that teenage girls can be highly manipulative and calculated. Recovery is as speedy as when Tommy filmed Amber running in slow-mo. Madam, I hope Madam is correct, but you are my new favorite. It's so 1995 coded. Oh my gosh. You witnessed an iconic breakup during that age. 9. You're never a mean girl. Yeah, look, it was one of those things where I got to 15 and I literally stopped in the middle. I just remember it so viscerally. Like, I stopped in the middle of a street that was in my school and just thought, this is not who I want to be. What are we doing? And yeah, horrible, horrible stuff. But this is the level we're operating on.
Because I mean, I feel like she's definitely a clout chaser, but she hasn't. I don't know. They're messy. They're messy. This is. Oh, God damn it! They got me.
Glitching.
I bet she was blowing your shit up.
Wait, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 text messages.
That sounds obsessive.
And I didn't reply to
We're off air if you want to talk.
Yeah, I meant everything I said on air.
Yeah.
Sunday,
He's terrible.
Sunday, we break up with this bitch live. And we fucking Monday, we're doing dating, e-dating. We're getting a new girlfriend, a new boyfriend, a new something.
So that, I think this is the new move. This is another. This is going to go up against the Super Bowl. So I think, right? Wait, is the Super Bowl? I don't fucking know. Okay, yeah. So I just checked. The Super Bowl is tomorrow. I'm from Buffalo, so I don't know when the Super Bowl is.
I'm from Australia. I don't know when the Super Bowl is. Is it a thing? Has it been a thing? Again with the we. Yeah, he's really pushing this. And to like Keem's credit, I guess that would actually be a really popular, because when you think about it, they haven't seen the sort of success with Amber except for that first episode and then the episode with Milky. So he's really striving for that, that kind of success recreation. It happened for you today. Oh, awesome. Okay. I don't care. I'm sorry. No, not only am I not US, I am also really not into sports. So I was just wondering if I was competing with it a few hours ago. Okay, cool. The puppy bowl is the only thing you care about on game day. You're from Sweden. You have no idea what it is. The only reason I know what it is, I think, is because of like the what's it called? The shows that happen, halftime shows, go pretty viral here, but not the game itself.
So yeah, this is going to be Keem's programming against the Super Bowl, and you know what? I've made my choice. Yeah, they're pushing. I'm gonna give you guys just a quick heads up. I'm not dragging this out for anybody. This is going to be very repetitive. It's a very repetitive conversation where they keep trying to talk Amber into breaking up with Emily live, and Keem is pushing for her to date, which I don't want to see. I think that Keem thinks people want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch Amber dating people. But yeah, I guess the auditions worked. So now we're just auditioning for Amber's new victim. So
I do like the vibe of this channel. I love her voice. It's very easy on the ears. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm a fan. I'm gonna watch.
She's married.
Who's married?
What?
Who?
Amber's married.
Me and Ultra had a joke, bro. Calm down.
Oh, God.
That fuck, dude. Holy
Amber, I'm serious. Sunday, we're breaking up with her.
No.
Yes, Amber, come on.
No,
dude.
I'm not doing that. I'm not. I'm sorry.
Why are you going
I'm
so
not.
hard for her when she doesn't even respect you? She can't even give you an ounce of respect, and she disrespects you by going to an op and spilling your business.
Because regardless if I break up with her or not, it's not going to become LCU content. It's not. I'm not allowing it.
But it's going to, because if you break up with her, then we're going to do e-dates.
And if I stay with her, I stay with her.
yeah, so Keem is just
So very kind of real reaction there, I think, from Amber. And I kind of want to say good for her for putting her boundaries up. I don't like necessarily to be on Amber's side, but I don't like what Keem's doing here. Aw, Jill, you like this new channel too. Aw. I'm not as new as this new channel though, so we should definitely send love in the form of subscriptions and views. You like a Canadian accent? To an Aussie ear, I really can't hear the difference, and I would have thought that this was a US accent. Unless it's like a very rural Canadian accent, like where it's really obvious, I just can't differentiate it in my ear. Rule number 1, the girls don't leave. Keem is looking at this through the lens of dollar signs. Yes. And I think perhaps the rashness that he's depicting here, maybe he's looking at that a little too desperately, because he's handling this a little bit more clumsily than we've seen things from him in the past. Oh, good. Oh, that makes me feel better. To an American ear, you couldn't hear it was Canadian.
In there, bossing everyone around and telling her that she has to break up with her girlfriend, and she has to do it for content. It has to be for the show. So yes, I do think that the two of them should break up. I think both of them are horrifically toxic. I think everyone's on the same page about that. But Keem just wants some views for it. He wants to get something out of it, obviously.
And if you stay with her, you're gonna get all kinds of shit on
I know,
LCU.
cool. Give me the fucking super chats. Tell me how stupid I am. Let's do it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't live my life for these people. I don't.
But it's not even about that. It's that you don't have respect for yourself, and you're putting yourself in your.
That right now it's a mystery of, does Amber have respect for herself?
That defensiveness, maybe I don't. The desperation of what she's facing in her life if she doesn't have somebody accepting her, and I don't even want to call it loving her, because I don't think what these two have is love. It's not good. But hang on. Nuggets. There cannot be 2 number 1 rules. No. One of those rules has to be number 2. Maybe Amber hasn't been the financial boost that Keem expected. I have no doubt, because it was fumbled badly with Scooter and Sweetie, and that's why he's being more rushed in the manipulation. He might also be feeling pressure that he thinks she's going to get her channel back soon, so he might be feeling a time crunch. Even though she's not posting, it doesn't mean that she won't get it back. Oh, rule number 1, the girls always lie, and the girls never leave. You think Keem knows it's live and Amber doesn't? I agree with you, Furball. That's the consensus I have. And Tech knows. And maybe Fuba Cheese doesn't know either. Rule 1 and Rule 1.5.
Or not. The first clue is the jelly all over her face, and the, I think, mustard and tapatio in her hair as she has a business meeting about her job. I know that we're all on like a journey and an adventure to figure out what this show is, and I'm starting to think it might have something to do with mustard.
Dealing with bullshit when you don't have to.
Okay, but nothing, no one, I don't care. I've heard it all. Like, genuinely.
Okay, but listen to this. It's not black and white. It's all related. It's not about LCU content. It's about your relationship. It's about how the public sees you on your personal channel and just you in general online. It's about the LCU. It's all connected. The world is not black and white.
Did you guys catch that? Do you guys need like a side of ranch with that word salad? That was nothing. What he just said is nothing. Keem sucks at this.
Hang on, I might disagree with that. I just want to go back and hear that, because why he's connecting, he mentioned her channel as well. Sorry, I just want to go back.
White. It's all related. It's not about LCU content. It's about your relationship. It's about how the public sees you on your personal channel and just you in general online. It's about the LCU. It's all connected. The world is not black and white.
Did you guys catch?
No, he's pulling something there. Okay, so it is on his mind. He's trying to drive home. It wasn't just word salad. He is trying to drive home why she should be doing what he wants her to be doing. And because it's not enough for the LCU, he's trying to convince her that it's good for her channel as well. I don't know. This is the sort of thing that I would kind of, if I was doing a video, I would mull over a little bit, because there's a lot more there than you think. And it's sus. It's just those little things that stand out in my mind. He's feeding her need to feel superior. Yeah. And my boys are crying at the moment, by the way. Sorry. that was loaded, in your opinion? Yeah. Yeah. My boys are crowing. They like to be part of things. Keem doesn't want her back on her channel. No, of course not. Because, like, why would you not want to keep milking it if you can? That was Freddy. That's Freddy do. He's the sweet boy that I booped in the beginning of the video. Yeah, they're my boys. They are cute.
That do you guys need like a side of ranch with that word salad? That was nothing. What he just said is nothing. Keem sucks at this. He's like, it's not about the LCU. Then like 2 seconds later, it is about the LCU. It's not black and white, and he just says nothing. He just says nothing. He just wants this on his channel.
No, I think he's trying to confuse her. I think he's trying to turn her around so that the only voice she's hearing is his. Hi, Freddie. I'll tell him you said hi.
God, Keem, you suck at this. You are so bad at improv.
Right? So this bitch needs to be broken up with privately or online. It doesn't matter because she crossed you in a big way. Second of all, you need to do a good show, and this just got aired out today. So let's give them the fucking finale, right? You breaking up with her or not breaking up with her. It's all connected. It's your entire fucking life.
No. Okay, so this supports my tinfoil hat theory even more. This is where he's planning to go. This is his narrative. He wants the epic breakup crash out on his live, getting all of his super chats, or more specifically for Keem, I suspect, all of that ad revenue on the replay. And this is the whole point. So, that kind of supports the theory that he has been talking to Rachel, because how do you get them to break up? You insert Rachel. And would Rachel do that? Absolutely. If she was offered money to do that, Rachel would, because that seems to be all Rachel cares about in this world. I don't like to run with conspiracies. I just want to reiterate, we have no proof that this is happening. I'm just putting puzzle pieces together. I wouldn't put it past any of these people. I think it's highly plausible. And should this happen, I'm not at all going to be surprised. And what's in it for Rachel? She's getting a lot more views than she was. She's starting to gain subscribers again. She's back on track. She's becoming relevant again. And if he, sweetened the pot a little bit with some extra cash on the side, and all the better if Amber does react to her video on live. That would have just been a bonus. Ugh.
Well, I get it, but I'm not doing it this time. I'm not agreeing with it this time. I'm sorry.
Well, you're not agreeing with it because you don't want to break up with her.
Yep.
If you did want to break up with her,
what? She's pissed.
Yeah, and so what Keem didn't bank on or didn't factor is that the girls don't leave. So Keem is actually attempting to manipulate the wrong person. Keem needed to be manipulating Emily. And perhaps he didn't factor that Amber really wouldn't leave her. Rachel has made it known for the past year that she wants Emily and Amber to break up. Might be some part of the incentive if Keem is pulling some strings. Yeah, and it wouldn't have taken Keem too much research to know that either. You think Amber is dragging her feet about the breakup with Emily because this time they're just doing it to mess with Rachel and making her look like an ass at some point? Maybe. But this is reflecting worse on Amber at this point, I think. Oh, maybe not. Oh, is it? Who looks worse here?
You did want to break up with her, you'd be 100% down for this. But that's the only reason why you don't want to do it.
Because I want to talk to her. I want to understand what made her do what she did.
I do not see Emily actually camming up or I don't see Emily doing anything like this.
Agreed.
But oh God, they're making me, the LCU is in my brain. Because what if they're trying to set her up to be a host on all right, I gotta stop. I gotta touch grass.
And she's gonna feed
Go pat chickens.
you some bullshit.
God damn it.
I didn't want them to think I was a liar. I had to defend myself. right? She already told you that. What more
Okay, but I just don't want to talk about this online anymore. So we're gonna have to figure out a different storyline. Right.
Oh my God, the Lil Cow Bus is teasing out having a storyline, an actual storyline. Imagine oh God, I would love a storyline. Thank God. I hope this meeting goes on long enough for them to actually come up with a storyline.
I mean, right, storyline or not, this is going to be the next conversation.
Oh, that's interesting, Cortani. Honestly, I've been seeing a lot more sympathy in the LCU chat for Amber. I wonder if they're people that haven't seen Amber's patterns yet. Different storyline. Yeah, all of this is scripted, Veronica. Keem gives them like full-on narrated things. None of this is real. We've had that confirmed a couple of times now by hosts on the show.
On the next show, right? That's why everything.
I mean, and if I'm with her or if I'm not, I'll be honest about it. But
he does cam up sometimes.
Like a main focus like it was today. I'm not gonna allow it. I will literally turn off my computer and just leave, or turn off the video and just leave.
Amber from Brantley.
Hey Amber, I love you.
Hello.
I just wanted to let you know that like I don't know much about what's going on, but I will tell you that I support everything that Dan does because I love him. I support everything, every decision, every aspect of him. Doesn't matter.
It does matter. It should matter. You don't have to. Love is not supporting literally every single aspect of your partner. Love is seeing your partner as they are, and and it's okay to challenge each other, and it's okay to challenge each other's views. I posted a video a few days ago about Keem, manipulating one of his ex-employees, an ex-employee while she was drunk to send him lewds. He and him doubting the stories of SA victims. You don't need to support that just because it's a person you love. You can love a person and see them for who they are and want them to be better and want them to change. It's okay.
Yeah, I think this really depends on the people in the relationship and what you know about them.
It's okay. You don't. That's so fucking dumb. So yeah, this is Brantley, and she is just on here trying to manipulate Amber to do what Keem wants her to do. So,
and I could never imagine going to his biggest op and talking shit about him. I'd do it straight to his fucking face. That's how we work, okay? Right. So I'm not gonna sit there and do that. Like, that's literally the most backstabbing thing you could possibly do to someone you are supposed to love, someone you're supposed to care for and give a shit about their future and your guys' future. Like, that's insane. I'm sorry. I'm here for you.
Yeah, but the thing that they're not factoring is that Amber's sitting there thinking, if not her, who else is going to love me? I'm only getting older. I'm only getting larger. I don't even have the money behind me anymore to, use that as a lure. She thinks there's no other way. And in effect, essentially trapped herself in a mental prison in that way. You caught you caught that when you first saw this clip. Is Keem's name Dan? Oh, I don't know. He does have a whole nasty past of his own. He really does.
For you, I'm just not...
Becky, as an English person, the only time I hear a difference between American and Canadian is the eh. I'm the same.
On my PC, so I can't get to my Discord, but I got you, girl.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Love y'all.
Love you. She's so sweet, my God.
She's great.
Fuck. That's what you need. A real bitch. Amber, I got a real bitch.
I'll just take Brantley.
Bro, you need a real one.
I get it, but I just want everyone to...
Rice Pudding, thank you so much for that super chat. And her friends are saying the same as her haters. Yeah, actually, that's a really good point. They are. They are. What they're saying is definitely right. But Amber's not going to hear that. She's not going to... She's thinking about what she has to lose, all of the attention she has to lose, all of the love bombing and the, sending her photos to somebody who genuinely responds. And yeah. But thank you so much for that, Rice Pudding.
To know that, like, don't be surprised if I don't, like, break up with her.
Tacker was fighting with the J-Boys. Imagine if his fucking girlfriend, like, hit up his ops and was like, yeah, do you know he pees the bed or some shit? Like,
don't ever let Keem try to convince you that he doesn't know Amber Lore. I think he says that at some point. He's like, I don't know Amber Lore. He knows Amber Lore. He's been knowing it. He's been like hounding her to be on. And for him to say pees the bed, that's a very specific recent snowflake allegation. He knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like
she's not gonna do that. Like that's not normal.
My girlfriend, I don't know if you guys know this. Jaffe doesn't want me going to fat camp. He fucking despises the idea. He's not for it. He's like, you're gonna be like a little fucking idiot going. My girlfriend goes to her dad and says, you leave Tack the fuck alone. If he thinks it's gonna help his career, being a social media guy, let him go. Like she defends me against her own fucking father, dude. That's the type of relationship she have.
You need a real bitch. It's not even about fucking, her name's Tommy, right?
Emily is her real name.
Okay, whatever. It's not about Tommy, Emily, whatever the fuck her name is. It's about you. This is about you. It ain't about her. It's about you. You need a real girlfriend. Come on.
She is real.
Emma's fully checked out of this conversation. She's very done with it. She's put her foot down, and I don't know that any further with Keem is going to yield any better results. He's already clucked it up at this point. Good morning, Pain in the Axe. I love your name. I get so much enjoyment reading everybody's names. On the off chance that this is not all scripted, these people might become haters because Amber is so stubborn and desperate. Yeah, and Keem could play that up because he could spin it where it's like not the online breakup that he really wants, but he could spin it where they keep putting more and more pressure on her in that way. Hello, TG. Hi, welcome. She is, yeah. She's done. She's like off the clock. We're done. We're packing up. We're going home.
Listen, you guys, I'm fully, like, everything you're telling me, I know already. Like, I'm fully aware. I'm not stupid. Like, if this was someone else, I'd be like, whoa, you need to leave that person. But my, like, heart does not work that way. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know if it's the trauma, the whatevers of it all, the BPD, but, like, I love her.
It's just the desperation. And I've always said that underneath it all, although I do think that there's narcissistic traits and NPD probably fits her a lot better than BPD, really at her core, the truth that she barely even admits to herself is that she thinks nothing of herself, nothing at all. And the decisions that we're seeing here surrounding Emily really reflect that, like, with blinding luminosity.
And that's why I need space from her.
Well, how did the other breakups go? Were the other breakups kind of like that, where you had abandonment issues or some shit?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just you. Then this is not, it's not your heart. It's just that you have abandonment issues.
No, but I do love her, and like she's supposed to be coming to visit me, and I haven't seen her in over a year. Like, you know, it's just
interesting that Tommy was going to come visit. Why am I calling her Tommy? Emily was going to come visit. Yeah, I wonder if that's still going to happen. I don't know how Amber would do her show every night and still have like a guest like that. But yeah, I mean, if it was on the books, it's still going to happen. These two are forever. These two are locked in. It's a toxic lock. It's forever.
You haven't seen her in over a year. Why the fuck are you even dating this bitch?
Long distance.
Oh God. Okay, this is done. We're moving on. On Sunday we are doing e-dates. I don't care if she breaks up with her or not. Yes, we are. Fuck this bitch, dude. We're doing e-dates.
No, I'm not going live.
So desperate.
Then don't go live. I don't give a fuck. I'm putting a thumbnail that says Amber's doing e-dates. If you don't show up, don't show up. I don't fucking care, dude. I'm not standing by. This is retarded. This is fucking, the woman doesn't, she hasn't seen this woman in a year.
Girl, you know you got pussy in the LCU. Don't try to play.
Dude, what are you doing?
Line up.
It's time to be single and fuck around.
I'm taking the wheel, bro. I'm taking the wheel. We're doing e-dates on Sunday, dude. That's the plan. All right? You know.
Solid. I'll make a thumbnail.
Regardless.
Wow. Imagine Keem hearing a woman say, no, I don't want to do that, and still doing it.
I was literally just thinking that. Like, yeah, it's a show and all that, but we're talking in the realm of like romantic things. Consent still matters. If Keem isn't careful, the girl world won't leave him alone, even if he begs her to. He's approaching this with a male brain, hence Brentley getting involved. Yeah, I thought that too, and him not being able to see the depth of this relationship actually makes me wonder a little bit about his relationships, but that's a whole different live stream. In all fairness to Amber, when you were in a very toxic relationship a couple of years ago, you were also very reluctant to leave despite knowing you should. It could be partly the same for her. I agree with you. Is YB Hybe? Oh, I love that. Also, hello. Oh, this is so grim. Keem sounds like he's trying to sell Amber off to the highest bidder. I'm guessing that was not a typo. Yeah, it's not good. It wasn't the right tact on Keem's behalf, and now it makes me doubt saying how calculated he is, because this is a massive faux pas. I wonder if he's hoping for one outcome, but he'll settle for the other, being either the public breakup with Emily or the crash out over the LCU.
Yeah, cool. Cool. This is amazing. I'm taking the wheel, he says. Imagine that. Imagine, what a fucking dick. Like, I get that this is a storyline, but like, imagine your personal relationship as fucked up and toxic as it is. Imagine this like tiny, like nothing person coming in and like, and pushing you around like this. I don't know, man. It's gross. It's gross.
And yes, I agree so much with this. And when you factor what Amber perceives this to mean, in her head, it will be, if I don't have Emily, then I have nothing. If I don't have Emily, my world ends. And then it's being treated as such a trivial thing. He would have been better off going in with that massive support of like, maybe even taking the tact of, we'll get her on here and we'll talk it out. And you know, we can be supportive that way. But he clearly doesn't understand what's actually been going on here. He's probably done a bit of research and made up his mind that it's trivial, but not actually looked deeper. You think he'll make money either way? Yeah, he will. He will. Keem thinks he's clever, but he's kind of a one-trick pony. I actually do think he's clever. I do. I think he's probably operating outside of his element in this particular moment, and probably hasn't bothered to understand why he's doing things, and so he's trying to apply the same tactics from another area to this one, and it isn't working. You think Keem has story arc ideas but throws the ideas at the wall to see what sticks? You're probably right. That's why Sweet Tea was dumped despite doing what was asked of her. Yeah, you're probably right. Good morning, Betty Bunny. Hello.
It's giving me the ick. It's giving me the big ick.
On Amber?
Yeah, because she's not convinced.
I know she's not. She's got abandonment issues. There's nothing to fix that.
Not just that. I'm in love with her, and it's like,
But a loving slut.
Dude, you haven't seen her in a fucking year.
And she'd probably explain Rachel more shit, and Rachel's just sitting on it because she does that.
Yeah, I mean, your mom is covering the Rachel story right now, watching the video.
There is absolutely nothing better for weight loss than a breakup too.
True.
Like, in between a breakup is really good because you're not hungry. You're fucking dealing with the bullshit. You know, let's just take every advantage of this.
Oh, also, Amber probably doesn't have anybody else lined up at the moment. That's probably part of it too.
Dude, Bradley, she goes, "You'll have a diet of pussy."
Oh my gosh, she's so funny.
All right, I'm gonna go. You're doing e-dates on Sunday.
Keem, the scooter thing. Do you know when he's back?
I have no idea. He won't answer the phone.
That's real. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, I have half a suspicion that the hospital storyline, like I don't want to feel this way, but like I don't want to trust these people at all. And there's part of me that thinks that like obviously they're lying about him being in the hospital, and that's an extraordinarily fucked up thing to lie about if it is.
I feel the same way. I don't know your name, Snowbear. I will call you Snowbear. Don't feel bad about that. That is a very logical and very normal way to feel about these people.
It's extraordinary. What an extraordinarily horrible thing to lie about. I know, obviously, if this is just a storyline and they're lying to their audience, they're going to put it all on Scooter and say that Scooter is lying. Ugh. I hate it. I hate all of it. And yet here I am.
1.4K, by the way, today.
I also think Scooter is going to get... Is Scooter, yeah? Yeah, Scooter is going to get kicked off this show as well.
Yeah.
1.4?
Yeah. That's good. Well, it's It could have been better. We had a fucking killer storyline. I wish that would have came out at the beginning.
It's not a storyline for the LCU. See,
well, it's a storyline.
We know Amber uses food to cope, so a breakup wouldn't help. I was thinking exactly the same thing. But Keem is probably angling at the feeder stuff, and that's very manipulative. Or he's just referencing his own experience between breakups, because some people do lose their appetite, but not everybody. Oh, Scooter's already gone? He decided to leave and not come back. Oh, I didn't know. I'm a little behind. Scooter is in trouble since his mother dropped the tea on sweet tea. Okay. Oh, it's all just such rubbish, isn't it?
Line based on reality. There's all kinds of real storylines. I mean, Boogie really did fake cancer. He really did do a crypto scam. He really did a lot of dumb fucking shit. It was all real, but it was a storyline.
Are we really not protecting her anymore?
I'm not gonna fucking protect her. I'm not, dude. If she's emailing Amber's detractors, I'm not. I'm sorry.
I just got word that.
And that's what Keem has over Amber, because Amber can't control Keem into doing that. If Keem decides that he's not going to protect her anymore, then Keem doesn't protect her anymore. That's how the pressure is going to be ramped up.
He's been talking to Rachel during the entire relationship. It's not just been recently.
From who? Your mama?
No, from Aura Ojai.
No, I don't know the lore of Fupa. I'm learning as we go. I don't know any of Amber's lore. I don't.
Absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Keem has been watching Amber for a very long time. He's been begging her to be on the LCU for a very long time. He knows all of the lore. He knows all of it.
A few months ago, she reached out to Rachel, and they were like getting comfortable in the DMs, and Tommy sent Rachel like 100 screenshots of Amber and their personal conversations.
Oh, bro, come on. No, Amber, she's done. This isn't even a real girlfriend. You haven't.
This is where we get the duper's delight from Amber. Man, fuck all these people. Like, this is a big bunch of bullshit, which I appreciate and understand. But it is watching a bunch of people manipulate someone in real time just bugs me. Just bugs me. Manipulating her, manipulating all of us, whatever. But it does come out at a certain point that Emily is no longer off the table, and people can talk shit about her. People are welcome to talk shit about Emily. So yeah, we're back to that for now. Until they get back together, which they will.
Seen her in a year. It's not even a real relationship. You are fucking done.
Look, I trust Aura Ojai a lot, dude. She's been on documentary for a year plus. Apparently, Tommy's been reaching out the entire relationship, sending hundreds, if not thousands, of messages, including emails, screenshots of private stuff.
It's not your girlfriend. This is an op. This is she is not your girlfriend.
No, this is a detractor disguised as your girlfriend.
Yes.
Apparently,
that's exactly what this is.
I mean, yeah, but it's been that way for what, over a year now? You originally didn't like Scooter because he's just obnoxious. When you found out about the photos, you were disgusted. I really hope he stays gone. Have I missed something going on there? Is he sending photos of people? Sorry if I've missed in the chat. Is he sending photos of people? These people aren't underage, are they? Roxy's putting it in a video proving Emily's actively talking to 2 reactors. Awesome. Yeah, no, I know they've been together since June, but of 2024, but she's actively been a quote-unquote detractor for quite a while. Like, she's been pulling stuff for a while. Right, he sent them to Keem. Charming. You wonder if Scooter wanted to leave. He's looked like he's aged 50 years since Amber came in the bus and the constant screaming started. Maybe. It's possible maybe he's not enjoying it.
Tommy apparently was lying about abuse allegations as well in the messages.
No,
she said Amber lied about the abuse.
Tommy herself is a fucking detractor.
Holy shit.
Amber, this is done. Whatever. It's done. I'm not gonna let you be the fucking detractor. No. Dude. All right, go shower. But this is fucking done. We're not fucking with this Tommy bitch anymore. This is a wrap, bro.
Okay, this one I don't know. They're saying they're not sure about this, but allegedly Tommy also reached out about potentially hopping into doing an interview in the future, like going on camera and start like a YouTube career.
No, we're done.
This is not
no
confirmed.
offense to this person talking to you, but some of this is incorrect, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're teasing out just like they did with.
I think if Emily was going to do that, she would have done that already. I don't think that the money is actually a currency of Emily's. I think it's more about the attention and the drama of it.
With Beck, who was never going to come on, and Tammy, who was never going to come on, teasing an interview with Emily, who was never going to come on. But they're still going to tease it and hope that people will show up for it. And then Amber provides a little bit of plausible deniability at the end there. So I'm trying my hardest not to fall for this shit. But God, I just want something to happen. I just want something to happen.
She had a YouTube channel a very, very, very long time ago, and she was
She was 17, bro.
Gonna be famous on YouTube.
No,
She's 34.
Yeah,
Okay, well, no one is going to control me and what I do with my life. So Keem thinks that he can manipulate me and control me, and he just is not going to in this regard.
He said that he's not protecting her anymore.
Okay, so now people have to decide if they care about protecting me and my feelings.
It's already on
Regarding it.
the internet.
Okay, so it all kind of peters out from there.
Okay, so yeah, I'm still, after watching that, I'm still of the opinion that I don't think Amber knew that was live. I absolutely think Keem and Tech knew. I cannot, if he's using OBS Studio, I just cannot possibly see a way how this would be an accident. It doesn't make sense. And as a multi-streamer myself, literally in this moment, it just doesn't make sense. Him trying to dictate her relationship to her is weird and boundary stomping. It is. Even if it is Amber, it's still wrong. It's not good. You think they've already flogged this enough already? Oh, that was my dyslexia. Sorry about that. You wrote that a lot better. You think they flogged this enough already? I got there. It's fine. The attention and humiliation of Amber. Yeah. Shower means a makeup wipe to the face. It doesn't look like her skin was reacting super well. So what do you think, my nuggets? Where this goes from here, I think I've already predicted in my Rachel video. I think we're going to see a lot more from Rachel. I think we're going to see a lot more from Emily talking to reaction channels. And I think Amber, once she gets past this, will start getting that loose tongue about Emily again until they get back together, and then it all resets and rinse and repeat, because that's the cycle we're in. And I don't know if, like, I literally don't know what could break these two up. Because clearly Amber's fine with being cheated on. She's fine with having her dirty laundry leaked all over the place. She's fine with being very badly mistreated. And on the flip side of that, Emily's fine with all of that as well. So what would actually be, I don't know. And the fact that Emily is dragging her child all the way through this as well, because I know that the child's not being shown, but this is very public. Like, the LCU is very public. Amber has a massive following and a massive channel. I don't think it takes a lot for a child to accidentally stumble upon this and go, oh my God, that's your mom. You know, can you imagine? You're definitely curious who Emily is talking to, since there's apparently 2 reactors she's chatting with. Well, I can definitely tell you it's not me. I am not one of them. You think Rachel is their backup plan? Yeah, could be. I think we're going to get a brief poo show followed by denial in Reed. I think you're on point, Poop Cat. It's the effect on the kid that bothers you the most. Me too. Me too. Because I think we've all been children, I assume. I think that it's difficult enough to go through primary school and high school as like a normal child, because children will find just anything to latch onto. But you add on all of this, it's just... I don't know if it's just a sign of the times. My mother is a lesbian, and I had trouble with that, but it was in the 90s, so it was much less acceptable. I don't know if just that is still a factor for the child as well, but adding on the feeding, adding on the Amber Lynn stuff, adding on the reaction channels, it's just awful. You caught stuff just at the end. Oh no, Loretta, you'll have to go back and be replay. Imagine Emily as your mom. Yeah. Hopefully, the dad is better. I mean, we don't know. We at least know that he picked her, so there's some questionable judgment, but we won't hold that against him. Hopefully he's doing a good job creating a nice, stable upbringing and a safe environment for that child. Nothing will stop children from bullying when they set their minds to it. Yeah, they'll find something, but this is just so easy. You really hope those kids are okay mentally and physically. You're not a parent, but you're a very devoted aunt, and the idea of your niece going through this nonsense is heartbreaking. Yeah, it is. Your mother used to bring her lovers around, and it was always disturbing. Worse if your friends found out about it too. Like if it was on the internet. It's rough. Rachel must be seething if Snowflake gets the tea with none of the flirting and backlash. A solid point. Okay, my nuggets, that is all I've got for this evening, and it is chicken bedtime. So I've got, believe it or not, Tay-Tay, you know, the big king tough rooster, gets really particular about his bedtime routine, and it must be me. I must tuck him in. There is a little routine and dance that we do, and if it's my husband, there is hell to pay. He chucks a major pout, so it has to be me. But thank you so much, everybody who was chatting. Thank you so much to everybody who was lurking. I saw so many of you there, and thank you as well to all of the replay nuggets. You matter a lot. And thank you for those joining memberships and the super chats and super stickers. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. But that is all the clucks I have left to give. Stay golden, my little nuggets, and I'll catch you next time.